So everyone talks about dental school prerequisites, but nobody talks about the classes that you actually need to survive in dental school once you get in. Because I'm gonna be honest, just because you get into dental school doesn't necessarily mean you're prepared for it. Today, I'm breaking down the official prerequisites for dental school and then the hidden prerequisites that will make your first year 10 times easier. What's going on, everybody? My name is Dr. Eli and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to the channel, I'm a first-year orthodontics resident, and on this channel, I make videos with pre-dent advice as well as vlog my dental school and residency journey. So if that's something you're interested in, please make sure you subscribe. So let me paint this picture for you. It's the first week of dental school. You're sitting in lecture and your professor is flying through the material like you've seen it before. They're talking about metabolic pathways, anatomic structures, physiological mechanisms, and you're just sitting there like, when did we learn this? Meanwhile, there's a few people in the class that are calm, they're chilled, arms crossed, laid back, and it feels like they know something you don't. Well, they do. Those are the people that didn't just take the prerequisites, they took the right classes before dental school. So let's start with what every dental school requires you to take as prerequisites before applying to or matriculating into their dental school. These are the classes that you most likely already know about if you're watching this video, but if you don't, I'll lay it all out for you right here. So you got the general biology with lab, most likely 2 semesters of that, 2 semesters of general chemistry with lab, 2 semesters of organic chemistry with lab, and 2 semesters of physics with labs. And they probably also require like your English, advanced English courses, whatever. And some schools may require biochemistry, and they may require some math or statistics. And if you've already took the DAT or been studying for the DAT, you know that a lot of that exam comes from those 2 courses. But here's the problem. Quick intermission to the video. If you're watching the video and you've made it this far and you're enjoying the content, please drop a like on the video. It's right here under the video. Just click the little thumbs up button. It's of no cost to you, and it does so much to help boost the video and the channel in the YouTube algorithm. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. These classes help you get into dental school, but they don't fully prepare you for what dental school is actually going to throw at you on day 1. These are the classes that I highly recommend you take before dental school, even if they're not required. If you take these courses in undergrad or graduate school, or maybe other courses that cover these topics extensively, you will have a serious leg up when it comes to dental school. So number 1, above all else, is biochemistry. If the school that you're applying to doesn't require biochemistry, take it anyway. Seriously, it's already a prerequisite for so many individual dental schools, it might as well be one across the board. But your first year of dental school is based heavy on these metabolic pathways, and you're definitely going to be taking a biochemistry course, and in your other classes you're going to be studying how diseases affect the body at a cellular level and things like that. So if you walk in already understanding basic concepts that you learned in biochemistry, like glycolysis and the citric acid cycle and things like that, you're going to be ahead from day 1. My second, it's really tied for first as the biggest one that I think you should take before dental school, is anatomy. Across the board, a lot of people seem to think that anatomy is one of the hardest classes of your D1 year. This is where you truly start to feel the effect of drinking from a fire hose because it's very fast paced. If you've never seen anatomy structures before or never been in a cadaver lab before, this can be extremely overwhelming. I've seen people pass out their first time in the cadaver lab, but if you've already taken anatomy, even if it wasn't at the grad school level, you're reviewing some things instead of learning everything from scratch. Number 3 is physiology. Now, anatomy tells you where things are, but physiology tells you how things work. And in dental school, you'll need both. So understanding the different bodily systems like the cardiovascular system, the respiratory system, endocrine, things like that, you're really gonna need to get a good grasp on that during your first year of dental school. It's already helpful if you're starting from above ground zero. Even understanding these systems will help other classes become easier, like pathology or pharmacology. Now, another class is histology. And man, I didn't take that class in specific, but when I was in grad school, my anatomy class had a large histology unit. And that's the first time I found out that's no joke. In your anatomy class in dental school, you are going to have a histology unit. You cannot escape it. You need to know it for so many other things like oral pathology, regular pathology, all types of things. If you've seen histology before, when you get to dental school, you won't feel so lost when you're looking at the slides and wondering, what am I even looking at? Next class, microbiology, or if your college offers some kind of immunology class, that works too. Dental school is going to require that you take a microbiology class, and you're gonna deep dive into diseases, bacteria, immune responses, things like that. So if you've already taken a class where you've learned like how bacteria functions, how the immune system responds to it, it'll begin to click way faster. Now, the last hidden prerequisite I'm gonna mention is pharmacology. A lot of universities offer this at some basic sense, and I think that it can truly help when it comes to dental school. I'll even throw an extra bonus one in there because this is a class that I took when I was in undergrad, and that's endocrinology. Learning about the hormones and things like that is something that truly has never gone away, whether it be through oral pathology, whether it be through the endocrine lectures in our physiology courses. To this day, and even on the American Board of Orthodontics exam, they will be asking about different diseases that I first heard of in my endocrinology class in undergrad, like Addison's disease and Cushing's syndrome. So here's the reality. Dental school isn't necessarily hard because the material is difficult. It's hard because of the volume and the speed of which you're learning this material. Everyone's heard of the drinking from a fire hose analogy. You're learning a large amount of material in a really short period of time. So if you can reduce the number of brand new concepts that you're seeing, the better off you are when it comes to learning material in dental school. This is why taking these classes that are the hidden prerequisites puts you at a huge advantage. In my opinion, this is why the people that did post-bacc programs and master's programs end up seeming a lot less stressed and less burnt out when it comes to dental school. And I always tell people, my class in dental school started with 115 people, and at the end of the year, we were down to 109. All 6 people that left or had to repeat the year were people that came straight from undergrad. So here's the strategy. If you're still in college, this is what I would do. First thing I would do is prioritize the prerequisites. Make sure you knock all those out, ideally by the first semester of your junior year. And of course, this is easier if you're a science major because you're killing 2 birds with 1 stone. You're fulfilling your degree requirements and taking the prerequisites for dental school. Now, after that is when you get to build your schedule with a lot more elective courses and courses within your major that satisfy your degree requirements, but don't necessarily have to be Bio 1, Bio 2, Gen Chem 1, Gen Chem 2. This, in my undergrad career, is when I started taking the endocrinology courses and other courses that honestly were just easy A's in my major and weren't really preparing me for dental school. Like, why did I take an aquatic life sciences class? Because I found out it was an easy A. But did it help me with anything? Not really. See, when I was in undergrad, I wasn't necessarily thinking too much about my future, but I ended up taking some classes that really helped, like virology, endocrinology, things like that. So once you get to the point where you can take these elective courses, don't burn yourself out, but think about the courses that I mentioned that are gonna help you when you get to the next level, which is dental school. So if you're serious about going to dental school, don't just focus on getting in, focus on getting prepared. If this video helped you, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment letting me know so I know these videos are doing something for you. Of course, if you're a pre-dent, you can check out the other videos on my channel, like my dental school advice playlist, videos I've made about the DAT, or even to get some motivation, you can watch my dental school vlogs or my residency vlogs. That's all I have for today's video. I hope this was helpful and you learned something, and I hope that you come back to watch the next one. Peace.
In the back of my ring, and I when he trying to